FM's Ghana Month celebration. My name is Kwame Dadzie, and this show is produced by Anita Tay Adam Knight Tay. This is where we give you everything you need regarding our culture. Now, tomorrow is the D-Day, and we are going to the Volta region for Volta Adventure. Today, we talk more about this. For those going for the tour, the Volta Adventure, Kofi Hayford and all the crew, how ready are you? We'll be speaking to some of our hosts right here on Focus on Ghana. But today we are doing an Ashanti edition of the show. Yeah, quite Santi, man. Yeah, and I'll be introducing you to Enyum Kro. Enyum Kro is a type of song performed by the Ashantis. Enyum Kro was purely a vocal genre when it started. The singing style was pioneered by Mami Efua Abasa of the Menchia Tete Enyum Kro group. The Enyum Kro singing style is linked to the mythical tale about a woman called Chumwa. At night, she was drawn by the call of the fairies in the forest to join the dance and sing. During these encounters, she was taught a new repertoire of songs, which she later passed on to her children. This is the first Enyum Kro for the day. This one is titled Jidie Nehia by Akosia Domako and Amankwa Ekwia. This is Focus on Ghana.
Within the Yehowa, when Yamimu Yankopon to Tubon body, when you're ready, open Punichedi and Pon, you are the Mankoma, and then Yankopon Kwame Sasura, or Gumi Yami and no Brian Sucom. When Yami Yami and Yawani Yamin, among some of Yami, who told Suna Boria, watch a Sunyamia when my pem. Yeah, Dad when my pem, that's it. Yeah, Papa when my pem, and then Yankopon, yeah, when my pem. Yeah, that don't matter more, that's it. And then you know, yeah, dear, radio. What a tsunami when my pemo. Or the monk when yame, what's I ye? Obey my way, did the other know you and then yame, Bayama, did the other know you when you. Did
Joe 99.7 FM. This is Focus on Ghana, and music in the background is GDA Nehia by Akosia Adomako and Amankwa Ekwia. Now, let's take a trip to the Volta region even before we go there tomorrow and speak to tour guide at the Tafiatomi Monkey Sanctuary, and his name is Robert Jandu. He's standing by now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing great from the Volta region.
Nice one. Are you ready for us tomorrow?
We are really prepared, more than ready.
Awesome. Now, paint a picture for us right here. Take us on a tour. Take us on a tour through the sanctuary at this moment.
All right. So first of all, we're going to welcome you to Full Entertainment, which is known as the Bobobo drumming in the Volta region, precisely in Tafi Atome. And from there, a brief will be given to the group how to handle the monkeys, play with the monkeys with the official tour guides of the site. And from there, you are taken to visit the sanctuary to have a friendly nature walk with the monkeys and also, the forest as well.
Okay. So that's what to expect when we come there tomorrow, right?
Yes, that is what you expect. Forgotten we didn't include this. I know most people would like to taste the fresh palm wine from the Volta region.
There is palm wine.
Oh
my God.
Yes.
There is palm wine.
Yes, there is a fresh palm wine.
For those of us who will not be able to come, I'm very sure my friend Kofi Hayford and Akofa will bring us some back home.
So we're going to get prepared for that.
Awesome. So, what exactly, when we come to the sanctuary, what other attraction sites can we see there apart from the monkeys?
Okay, for the sanctuary, we only have the monkeys around here. But then for a few sites which are around the sanctuary, the waterfalls, the mountain, and then the canopy walk, all just around the sanctuary.
Okay. So let's not give a lot away. Let's wait for tomorrow when the entire team travels to. Exactly. Thank you.
Everyone should be prepared for full excitement tomorrow.
Sure. We're coming tomorrow. Thank you so much, Robert Jandu, for your time this afternoon here on Joy 99.7 FM. This is Focus on Ghana. And now we get into the world of Dodi. Now, let's speak to the general manager of Dodi World in the person of Mr. Stephen Ofori. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Kwame.
How are you doing?
Very well, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow we are starting our journey to the Volta region. And you are partners, actually. Why did you decide to partner this initiative?
It's always a pleasure and an opportunity for us to collaborate with Joy FM and Multimedia. And we also know that you are celebrating your 30th anniversary.
Exactly.
And we congratulate you for that milestone. You've been in our media space for a while now, and I think we are all excited about it.
Okay.
Akosombo, as part of our history, is one of the unique cities where we have our Akosombo Dam. And so there's a rich history about Akosombo. And so once Joy FM said that there was going to be a Volta escape, and, just going through the Volta region, coming back to our domain, we said, why not? Let's partner Joy FM to give, those who are going for that adventure an experience on the Dodi Princess.
Awesome.
And so we just decided to come on board, and it's always a pleasure, to partner Joy FM.
Tell us, what's unique about Dodi World?
Well, Dodi World is one of our, unique propositions as a business. For Akosombo Hotel, we know that we promote aquatourism in the country. And if you take the Volta Lake, there's no cruise boat on that Volta Lake. We have the unique boat which can seat a capacity of about 150 people.
All right.
And we cruise on the lake every Saturday and on special days and holidays. And we have provided the boat also for parties and other events. So if you have your birthday party or you have any event, a special anniversary, wedding anniversary, etc., you can even come for the boat, and we will, provide you the necessary excellent services on the boat. And we also have pontoons, speedboats, and all those other, aqua tourism facilities that you can use when you come to Dodi World. Aside that, we cruise to Dodi Island. There's a 2.5-hour journey from Akosomo to Dodi Island.
Okay.
And then on the island too, we provide you with some, on-ground entertainment, horse riding. We have some animals, also special species of animals that you can
Beautiful.
see on the island, hiking and etc. So it's a very unique experience that we offer to our guests when they come on board. On the boat, actually, we also have 2 decks, an upper deck and a lower deck. Mm-hmm. On the upper deck, we have a live band. In the lower deck, we have DJ.
Wait, there is a live band?
Yes, there's a live band on board.
And a DJ set?
And a DJ as well on the lower deck.
Oh, my God.
Quite a unique experience. And you can move from the upper deck to the lower deck and, vice versa anytime.
Is that what we call the MV Dodi Princess 2?
That is the MV Dodi Princess 2, yes, please. Yeah,
then our people coming tomorrow are really going to have great fun.
Yes, we are expecting them, and so they are going to have really great fun on board the boat.
Okay, so tell us, how ready are you for us tomorrow?
We are really ready. We are providing you, lunch on board the boat. I think it's going to be on Sunday.
On
right?
Sunday,
Yes,
yeah.
There's going to be lunch on Sunday. We're going to offer those who come through a 2-hour cruise on the boat with all the needed entertainment, as I'm saying, the food, and the drinks, water. So 2 hours cruise on the water lake.
Wow.
You can't get it anywhere.
Mr. Stephen Ofori, thank you so much. I'm already salivating. Joe 99.7 FM, this is Focus on Ghana. And we are getting ready for the Volta Adventure tomorrow. Yeah, and it's sponsored by Woodin. They say buy 3 or 4 clothes or 18-yard fabric and get free fabric. Vibe Ghana, Vibe Woodin, and then Serene Insurance. They are the new face of insurance. Comfy fruits and juices, nature's best healthy juices. Now let's get back to the Ashanti region. We're doing Ashanti today. Earlier on, I played to you some Enyumokro. Now let's talk about one food in the Ashanti region. Yes, and I know some people like this one. It is called Kweng Kweng. That is what I'm introducing to you today on Focus on Ghana. Welcome to Ghana Month on Joy FM. My name is Kwame Dadzie. Today, we talk about Kweng Kweng. No, not Nasi's song for the NDC. Kweng Kweng is a local jollof rice from northern Ghana, which is popular on the streets of Kumasi. The ingredients used in cooking Kweng Kweng are brown and polished rice, tomato sauce, cured fish or momone, locust beans known as dawa dawa, onions, spices, and dried herrings, amane. The name Kweng Kweng is onomatopoeic. It is derived from the sound the vendors make when they hit the spoon they serve with on the sides of the iron pot called dadisen. To prepare Kweng Kweng, the brown rice is thoroughly washed to remove stones and impurities. The tomato sauce is cooked for a long time until it turns brownish before the rice is added. Like any jollof rice, a stew is made with fermented fish, dried fish, tomatoes, onions, ginger, garlic, and spices. And that's all for today's edition of Ghanaian Foods on Joy FM. My name is Kwame Dadzie. And that is Kweng Kweng there. I have not tasted Kweng Kweng before, but I know somebody who likes Kweng Kweng pa. His name is Kofi. Kofi, how did you get introduced to this food?
I was going to do a recording at, we have about 4 different buildings here at the multimedia group, right? So, and we have this one we call the Blue Building, where we normally do our recording. So I was going to do a recording, and then I met some colleagues from the Adum brands. They had surrounded this woman who had a pot, a very big pot.
Okay.
And they were buying food. I actually wanted to, see what it was. I thought it was jollof because it looked like jollof. So I thought it was jollof. I'm so Charlie, not jollof. No, I didn't. Fine. I'm sure. And yet jollof. And I'm saying, then I'm saying, friend, I'm saying, So I mean, I was convinced also because it was being served in leaves.
Okay.
And I like leaves, especially when they are really cleaned, and all that. So I tried it for the first time. Kwame Dadzie. Now on Facebook, people call me Kwen customer because I made sure that I shared a picture of it on Facebook and asked people if they knew about Kwen. And I asked, I'm sure you've told them everything about, how it came about and all that. So the name was actually derived from the sound the
ladle
makes when it hits the pot. So, and it's actually interesting why they do that. Onimso or take kwantremi and sape, but she go do quick, and then she drop just one, then she drop just one. Just drama. She's garnishing the whole 7 experience, and I hear that is how the name Kwen came about, and this is very popular in Kumasi.
How does it taste, Kofi?
For me, it tastes like a combination of. It tastes a bit like wachi.
Okay.
But it's not. Okay, good. It tastes a bit like wachi, but with a bit more salt.
Okay.
For me, this is how it tastes.
All right.
It tastes like wachi, but just with a little bit more salt.
Okay.
You can also have it with beans.
And has a different color.
Yes.
Is it has brown?
Yes, it's not as brown as wachi, and it's not as reddish as jollof. It's in between. It is unique, honestly, when you see it. And I hear they use the local rice.
Sure.
For Kwen. It's a palatable meal. Everyone should have it.
Is the seller still around? We need to.
Unfortunately, so maybe I should use this opportunity to get her someone, because they normally have these girls that they work with, right? Also, girl no buano, Charlie. The girl says she's going back to Bolgatanga.
Oh,
so she doesn't have someone to help her. So now she's had to.
I need to taste Kwen.
Yeah, but Kwen is really nice. You can have it with some very clean leaves like salad. No cream, just dry leaves. Right. A bit of beans, get some fish, and their stews are solid. So Kwen, that's it. I'm happy that you featured Kwen. I got to know about it just a couple of months ago, just before Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best things that ever happened to me last year.
Kofi, thank you.
You're welcome, brother.
So that's Kwen right there. But let's still stay in the Ashanti region. Let's talk about Kumasi and Kumewu. How did we come by these names? My colleague Akofa had an interview with Kwame Dadzie, Odei Nana Odei Ampofo. Take a listen.
Kumasi is also a capital town of the Ashanti region, or the Ashanti Empire, not Ashanti region, because right now the political demarcation do not support that. But the historical and then the traditional demarcation actually supports that. So it's Kumasi, as in the Ashanti Kingdom, that's the capital. During the early 17th century, when Osei Tutu the First became the occupant of the Ashantis too, he succeeded his uncle called Obiri Yabua. At that point, Osei Tutu was a servant in the court of Nana Ansansa Sereku, with 1699 down to 17 century. Now, when the time came for Osei Tutu to become the king, he had a priest. And when people are telling the story, most of them ignore, or most of them do not mention the first priest who recused himself for Okomfanochi to become the priest as we know. And there was Okomfo Yemwa. There was a priest who was known as Okomfo Yemwa. He was actually in charge of every spiritual aspect of Osetutu. However, he had some prediction wrong. He predicted and it didn't come in, didn't materialize. So, and that gave a chance for Okomfanoche. But Okomfanoche's first prediction for Osetutu was that Kumase, the Ashanti Kingdom was going to be one of the greatest kingdoms in the world. So what we see now is something that has been predicted already, years back. Now, they asked Osetutu to plant 2 trees, one at Kwama, one at a place where now it's called Meu. Now, the name of the tree is Kum, but Okomfanoche had some great expectation for the Ashanti Kingdom and said that any kingdom that wants to prosper should have a proper capital city. So those 2 trees that he actually urging Osetutu to plant, the first one that will blossom, or any of the places that the tree blossom, that will be the capital. If it dies, they will not call that place capital. So one was planted at today's Kwaman. First, Kumasi was known as Kwaman. There's another story to deal with. So Kumasi became Kum Afe because the first tree blossomed, or it germinated and blossomed. And so it became Kum Afe, as in preposition under, Kum under, or Kums under. But the other one that was planted at where we know died. And in Akan, if you want to say Kum Ewu, it means that the Kum tree has died. And that became Kumewu. And it was premised on the fact that Okomfanoche told them to, grow this tree, these two Kuma trees. But the first one blossomed and the second one died. The one that we have as in Kumasi was the Kum that actually grew, the one that didn't die. That is why we have Kumasi under the Kum tree, and then we have Kumewu as in the Kum tree died. So if you ask me, this is the reason why we had the Kumasi and then Kumewu.
So that's Kofe's interview with Nana Ample for how we got the names Kumasi and Kumeu here on Focus on Ghana. My name is Kwame Dadzie. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We're back on Monday, but I'm leaving you with a song by the Ashanti Brothers Band, Oyonkoda Enioda.